UFC fighters who are literally just missing. What's up, boys? Today we're gonna be talking about UFC fighters who aren't just not active. You just don't hear literally anything about them. Like people like Kamaru Usman. Yeah, he hasn't fought in like 2 years, but at least you're hearing him on the podcast with Triple C, man. You're not never hearing about this guy. I'm gonna be talking about people who you haven't even seen, even thought of in the last couple of years, man. Maybe not last couple of years, but last couple of months, because they're so inactive. They're not in the media. And yeah, man, let's talk about the first fighter, the thumbnail of this video, Derrick Lewis. Where has this man been, dude? I know he's kind of washed now, but he's been on the cut in his last couple fights. He's slimmed down maybe just a little bit, and I don't know, dude. He hasn't fought since like April of 2024. Like I think it was the fight night right after UFC 300. It's been a hot minute since this guy last fought. We need Derrick Lewis back. We need prime Derrick Lewis. We need Derrick Lewis back. The title run starts now. I have no idea when this man's gonna come back. And he's holding up the heavyweight division. Oh my God, heavyweight's so cooked, dude. This guy's sitting at number 10. If Derrick Lewis retires, well then we're kind of cooked, because like that's another heavyweight off the roster. So we need you back, Derrick Lewis, dude. Give Derrick Lewis a freaking Sergey Spivak. I don't know, man. But yeah, that's my first fighter. The second fighter I do have is gonna be Paulo Costa. What the heck happened to Paulo Costa, dude? This guy got humped by Izzy and just dipped. Seriously though, I think this guy fought against Whitaker. No, he fought against Sean Strickland at UFC 302, I believe, in the co-main event. That fight was a horrible fight, dude. Just teeps and jabs by Strickland for 5 rounds, and he got rocked in that 5th round. And ever since then, dude, we have not seen this guy. I don't know. I'm not on Twitter a lot, so he may be tweeting. I know that guy likes to tweet, but I mean, I don't know about this guy, dude. We're feeding into the wolves. In his last 2 fights, we give him Whitaker and Sean Strickland. So we can give this guy a break. We can give him Michelle Pereira. We can give him Roman Coppola. We can have some mercy on Paulo Costa, because, like I said earlier, ever since this guy got humped by Israel Adesanya in their title fight, he has not been the same, dude. I think he was like 14-0 or 13-0 going into that title fight with Izzy. And now he's like 14-4, dude. I don't know why I took such a big breath there, but yeah, dude, what the heck happened to Paulo Costa, dude? This guy's he just disappeared. He disappeared off the face of the freaking planet. The next fighter I do want to talk about is going to be a legend, one of my personal favorites, Wonder Boy Stephen Thompson. This guy got chinned by Joaquin Buckley and dipped. I don't know. Dude, he was winning against Joaquin Buckley. People don't talk about it, dude. People don't talk about how Wonder Boy Stephen Thompson was going to get a decision win over Joaquin Buckley until that KO. And it's an unfortunate KO. But it happened, it did happen. And it sucks, I'm not going to talk about Wonder Boy for too long, because I think he posted on YouTube. But still, dude, we need Stephen Thompson back in the UFC. Dude. We need him to fight soon. The next fighter I do have, moving on, it's going to be someone who has not fought since 304, Mateusz Gamrot. This guy lost all of his confidence after losing to Dan Hooker, dude. Everything. He lost to a brawler. But seriously, dude, where has Gamrot gone, dude? He beat Arman Tsarukyan, went on a little winning streak, and then he lost to Hooker. And I don't know, man. This guy's disappeared ever since. That was at 304. What are we at, 314 now? That's a 10 pay-per-view. We haven't seen this guy. He's not fighting anytime soon. I haven't heard any fight news for this guy. I think he was supposed to fight Fiziev a couple months ago, but we didn't hear anything else other than that. So I don't know where Mateusz Gamrot is. This guy's a top contender. I think he can hang with the big guys, dude. I mean, in coming years, this guy beats a Michael Chandler. This guy beats a Dan Hooker in a rematch. This guy beats a Moni Moicano. This guy can hang with the top guys, and I want to see this guy fight soon. Maybe not because he is terribly boring, but that Dan Hooker fight, that was really fun, man. I had a good time watching that fight. We had a good time watching that fight. Moving on to the next fighter who literally just disappeared from the UFC. Let's do, it's the storyline, dude. Do I sound like bedtime, man? Do I sound like bedtime yet? It's gonna be Brian Ortega, man. What the heck happened to T-City, man? Ever since this guy got chinned, then woken up by Diego Lopez, he has not been seen, dude. He got a little fat in that last fight, dude. After losing Tracy Cortez, anyone would. This guy lost Tracy Cortez, and we have not seen this guy since, man. 306 is when we last saw him at the Spear. He was supposed to move up to lightweight. I don't think that would go very well, dude. There's so much killers at lightweight. Obviously, lightweight's killers, bro. Stay at featherweight. Go on the cut. You're getting too chubby for featherweight, dude. He didn't he miss weight or something at UFC 303? And that's I don't even remember. But we need Brian Ortega back, dude. This guy used to be a top contender back in the day, and now he looks like I think not apparently, but Yusuf Zalal. Oh my God, Yusuf Zalal called this man out a couple of weeks ago at the fight night in Seattle, I think. But Yeah, I don't know when we're gonna get this fight, man. It's a good fight to make. I'm excited for that fight. Yusuf Zalal versus Brian Ortega. By the way, where did we get the idea that oh my god, I can't see this guy's name. Yusuf Zalal was a boring fighter. UFC. Moving on. I'm not gonna talk about him anymore, man. Moving on. The next fighter who literally has just disappeared from the face of planet Earth. It's gonna be the final fighter. You know, this was in no order, by the way. It's gonna be Tatsuro Taira. Bro, this guy lost a Royval and we haven't heard anything since, man. We on everyone's life but mine, we need Tatsuro Taira back in the UFC. He's such a fun. I happy thank you. Oh, who doesn't love that man? His jiu-jitsu is some of the best in the UFC. His striking is some of the worst in the UFC, dude. This guy can't throw a punch. But it's okay, man, because the Tatsuro Taira's title run starts now, dude. He probably would have got a title shot if he beat... Not probably. He would have got a title shot if he beat Brandon Royval. You know, that division is dead. There's no title contenders right now. And, yeah, that would have been a fun fight. Tatsuro Taira versus Pantoja. You know, Pantoja probably wins that because of the striking. But still, dude, Tatsuro Taira, it's been a minute since we've seen this guy in a UFC octagon. And it was, obviously against Royval. I think that was what? I don't even remember what month that was. But still, it's been a minute since we've seen this guy fight. We need Tatsuro Taira back in the UFC. And, yeah, man, that's going to be UFC fighters who literally have gone missing. And maybe we'll do a video talking about UFC fighters who are the active or something, do the exact opposite of this video. But, yeah, man, thank you guys for watching.